Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to have a look at some cheat cards that might help you complete your team in preparation for the first weekend league of FIFA 21, which is coming up in 2 days. Now, if you're like me, in the past few days I was messing around with the team, trying to figure out what is the best combination I can come up with to complete a team. I tried quite a few players. Obviously, the problem is from the defense. In attack, you can find a lot of solutions, cheat cards to complete your team. But the defense is something that you would really need to have some decent defenders, especially if you haven't learned how to defend yet in this installment, if you're like me, and you need as much help from the card as possible. So I have sort of narrowed it down to a couple of cards that for me probably are going to be the ones that I'm going to use in this first weekend league. Now, I tried quite a few defenders from the start, and it was just not clicking until I came up to this card, which is Clinton Mata from Club Brugge, which is for me a fantastic card. This guy, as you can see, is a discard price almost. I bought him for $750. I put an anchor on him for another $1,500 or something like that. So in total, this card will cost somewhere around, let's say, $2,300 to $2,500 with a anchor. As you can see, he's 5'11", not that tall, but he's high with 3-star. You can see he has 79 acceleration and 84 sprint speed, all the way to 84 and 89, which is fantastic pace for your center back. No shooting, passing, just short passing is all right, and his curve, good dribbling there. As you can see, high agility at 87, good balance at 70, and the rest of the stats there are fantastic as well. Good interceptions, good marking, good standing tackle, good slide tackle, all those bumped up with the anchor that we have. Great physical stats with fantastic stamina, more than he needs. Good strength from 74 to 84, and great aggression, again, above 80. No player stats that we need. All in all, this card, for his price, I think for me it's the best center back that you can get value wise. Now, because he's from an off nation, which is Angola, and from an off league, which is the Belgian league, you need some links to put this guy in. So my first link will be to this Mignolet, which is the keeper for Club Brugge, which is a decent keeper. He's 6'4". As you can see, he gets +5 and everything, so everything goes above 80. Good speed at 55 acceleration. Good diving. Good thing about him is he rushes out of goal. He comes for crosses, and he has saves with feet. He has great traits, and I've seen all those traits in game, especially that saves with feet has saved me quite a few times so far. So all in all, I think he's a decent goalkeeper. He's not the best, but he's good for his rating and for what he will give you, which is a strong link to Clinton Mata. And then for the left back, I would use this NURIO FORTUNA from the Belgian league, brought from Angola. So he gives you that strong link to Clinton Mata, and he's not fantastic looking one, especially as you can see here, 3-star, 2-star, 5'10", high medium, but he has all right pace, and he has decent defending. Interceptions going to 79, marking going to 77, standing tackle to 82, and slide tackle to 80. Good dribbling, almost no passing, and good physical stats at 80 strength, good jumping, and good stamina. So he's a decent looking player for what he will give you. So for me, I'm very happy so far from this left side. Plus the goalkeeper, I have no issues with him so far. Now the right side is something that has kind of troubled me, so I've kind of narrowed it down to what I'm going to go with, and I think it's going to be this Akanji paired with Mbambu. Now Akanji is at 2,300. I bought him with the anchor, so he's at discard price, I would say, because you can buy him with the anchor. The anchor is about 1,700, so it doesn't cost that much. Decent looking card. We have 78 acceleration and good sprint speed, good dribbling, good defending, good physicals. It's a good looking card. I played him for a few games, as you can see, 12 games so far, so he's been alright for me. And Bamboo is fantastic, but this is an expensive looking card. I bought him for 13,000. I think he's about around that price, about 12, 13,000. He's very expensive. If you can't afford this card, you can go for like a Mukiele, which is like around 3,000, but then he won't give you that strong link here. So maybe you will have to play a Kanji on 7K, which for me is still going to be decent if you can't afford it. And then up here, you just need a strong link, something like Emre Can, which is somewhere around 3,000 coins, is a very, very good center midfielder, either a CDM or a box-to-box mid. He looks fantastic for that. The rest of the cards here are cards that you can get for like from the Chinese league especially, which are fantastic cards, and they are very, very cheap. As you can see, this is a card I've been using from almost the start. BAKAMBU I bought for 850. Yeah, this is a card I bought straight away. He was in the first game I played. So 45 games, 81 goals, a fantastic looking player for discard coins. This is a cam I was playing for 39 games, 52 assists in 39 games, central cam, fantastic player. Alex De Gea I bought and sold twice. He's a very, very good player as a striker or as a winger as well. Talisca is a great CM. This guy at 1700, but I bought him some time ago, so I suspect he's going to be lower than that. And Paulinho, which is a very, very good card. As you can see, his overall stats are fantastic with 4-star, 4-star. He's at, I don't know, like 2,000, somewhere around there. So a very, very good card for any position you want in the midfield. Now, if you can't afford this defensive lineup here, you can go for something like this guy, Jikia and Mario Fernandez, which you can see has some decent stats. I tried him for a few games. How many games? 8 games. He's not that great. I'd much rather prefer Akanji. But he's another alternative with this Mario Fernandez, which is really, really good at right back. I actually liked him more than this Jikia. And then as a midfielder, you can play Zobnin and get that Russian triangle, get all strong links around, and everybody will be on 10 chem. Another alternative is to play, instead of this guy, you can play Bastos on the center back spot. As you can see, he's from Angola, so you'll get this soft link to Clinton Mata, and then you will need a strong link somewhere here to get him on 10 chem. Bastos is another card I tried for a few games. I sold him. Again, he wasn't all that great, although he's better, I think, than Jikia. So for me, I would rather play this guy. I think he's also discard price, so I'd rather play this guy as a center back and then get a right back from Syria or a center mid from Syria as a strong link, and you're good to go. Also, remember that you can just put in a filler. Just put in a filler card. And then sub in whatever good player you have if you can't. As you can see here, I had Sane here. I bought him for 110k, and I played him for maybe 2-3 games, and I was just not feeling him at the moment. I'm not saying he's not a good card. I don't think he was worth it for me at the moment. So instead, I sold him back, and I put this card in to get the strong link here. And then as soon as the game starts, I'm playing Rafa here as a winger. So with no coins, this Yunus I think I bought actually for 500 coins. I put him in as a filler, get everybody on 10 chem, and then sub him in right at the start. As you can see, this is the back line that I'm going to go with. As I told you, this is a great defense if you haven't settled on a good defense and you need a solution for cheap. All in all, I like these 5 cards at the back. And Bambu is like the most expensive one at 13k. The rest of them all together, even with this Mbambu, is probably looking at somewhere around 16, 17k for all 5 players, and maybe 20k. And you can search for them, which is going to be a key at the moment. Search for these players first with the chem style attached. Even pay if you're looking for a card that has like an anchor. Pay a bit more, pay like 500 coins more, because you would need to pay like 1,500 coins to buy the anchor separately if you don't have it. So it's better to search for the car with the chem style attached. So this is going to be it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.